Let's try it again. The transition failed. Okay, looks like the transition is no longer failing. So I think we are live. So, guys, tonight we have quite a few things that we are going to be opening up. And I'm going to show you guys everything that we have for sale. So, we have some of these Power Keeper booster packs. I am going to mention a little bit later in the stream. I know that people are just getting in here. We just started. But yeah, so these are on discount. These are at $50 off because this is the last live before we take a break. And we've had them up for 2 lives now. They're on sale. You can get them for $450. We pulled, I think, 2 EXs but no gold stars. Pulled a few of the hollows. We have these right here, the Expedition or the Double Expedition, Single Gem Challenge, Unlimited, Triple Pack Blisters. We've sold 2. I think we still have 3 of these left. And then Fossil First Edition, which was the main attraction right up until, I guess, an hour or 2 ago or something like that. Or I guess it was about 4 hours ago. But we also put in there a base set box. In case any of you guys want to pick up some packs for this, we're going to open up this one too tonight. This is a vintage only opening. I don't think we've actually done one of these ever for any of the lives that we've had. So this will be kind of cool, so having this to be the very first time that we've done that. But let's jump right into it. So the very first order we have is for Muhammad, and he bought a triple blister. And because they're pretty much guaranteed unweighed, there's really no way to weigh these against other packs. We're just going to open up all the packs that are in these, and yeah, let's wish Muhammad some good luck. Let's see what he gets right here. See how everybody's doing in the chat. I see Spection, I see James, Justin Huerta. Got some wrenches in there. I see some of the guys who bought packs are in there. Kyle, yours will be coming up here in a little bit. See what we're gonna get here. Let's start off with this this gym challenge pack. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit for when we're opening up the packs. Put that one off to the side there. And then when we open up the booster boxes to weigh them out a little bit, I'll pull it back out. But yeah, let's start with this gym challenge now. This should be the corrected version, which means they could get the corrected Blaine's Charizard. You could also get corrected Rocket's Minefield Gym, but what I liked about what I saw before is if you do get a holo, the quality seemed really, really nice. Muhammad says he's here. All right. Well, best of luck to you, man. I hope you get some good pulls out of here. You got 3 packs. A lot of cool cards we can get out of these sets. I want to say it's 2 cards off the back, but I don't know for sure. I'm going to just pull 2 off the back. We might just be stuck with an extra uncommon at the end. And guys, if my voice sounds a little off, I am a little bit off. I'm actually taking some of these, whatever these are. I didn't even know these things were sugar-free until I read that. They tasted a lot better before I just found that out. All right, so we have Erica's Bellsprout. We got a Brock's Primate, Sabrina's Ghastly, Erica's Oddish, Blaine's Growlithe, Sabrina's Drowsy, Misty's Magikarp, Misty's Poliwag. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get this last card off the back. There we go. Got the Giovanni's Machoke. There's the other uncommon. Grass Energy and Sabrina's Golduck. Well, you didn't get a holo in that pack, but got a pretty nice rare. And you can see the quality. I mean, it looks really good. Centering is good. I don't see any damage around the edges either. So that's a good looking Sabrina's Golduck you have there. Sorry you didn't get a holo. Good thing about Expedition packs is you're going to be at least getting a reverse holo. Maybe even if you get a non-holographic rare, you have a shot at something like, there's 2 different Charizards in the set too. Alright, there's pack number 1, Blastoise. Maybe we'll pull the Blastoise out of here. Some of the higher end cards you can pull, of course, the Charizard, the Mew. Mewtwo, it's a couple $1,000 card, but it's an easier 10, so it's not crazy up there. Skarmory, ironically, that's one of the most expensive holos if you can get it at 10. 1 and 2. Now, if you do get a holographic in here, you'll also get a rare still. So it'll be like reverse holo, then rare, if I'm remembering right, and then a holo. All right, so we have Copycat, Bayleaf, got the Hip, Ooh, got you a Pikachu. There's the Ghastly. Coughing. Good looking Bulbasaur. I love how Expedition just it hits on so many good artworks for cards. Uh-oh, there we go. We got a reverse holo full heal. Oh, you got a Blastoise from a Blastoise pack. I think that was the last one. Yeah, that was the last one. So that's pretty cool. So let me get your full heal sleeved up. There's that one. And then we'll check out the centering. Ooh, centering condition looks pretty good too. Wow. I mean, you pulled two non-holos, but good condition. Not too bad on the selection of what they were. Let me get these put into a sleeve. Got one more Expedition pack, and then that'll be it for you, Mo. I'm hoping that you get that holo in there. Pokédak, I see you in here, man. Let me get these in the semi-rigid before I forget. Expedition used to be so cheap. It's one of the few sets that I bought at, for dollar packs, and I opened it up for fun. Let me get this off of here. There we go. Alright. This one has a Venusaur on it. It'd be cool if we pulled the Venusaur holo. I have no idea what store these were made for. I don't remember seeing them on the shelves. I picked up huge lots of them a while back for about $250, I think, a blister. You got another one of those Bulbasaurs. 1 and 2. Alright, so we have Pupitar. Got another Bayleaf, this time the other one. There's that Bulbasaur, great artwork. You got the Cyndaquil, cool looking one there. Got Meowth, Krabby, Geodude. Ooh, look at that. Got a reverse holo Gengar. That's what I love about this set. Even if you don't hit something, like if you don't hit the holo, you still got some other really cool cards that you can hit. Doug Trio. So it looks like you went 0 for 3 on the holos, Muhammad, but you didn't do too bad on what you did pull. That reverse holo Gengar, I would say that would beat out some of the regular holos. Pretty nice. I think I see one tiny white dot on this bottom right corner. But other than that, that's a really clean Gengar, very well centered. Centering is usually a little bit more lenient with Expedition just because of like how big the left and bottom side is. But thanks, Muhammad. I know you talked about possibly wanting to buy one of these sealed. If we don't sell through them tonight, then I'll let that happen. We'll get that arranged for you. He bought in right away as soon as we put these things up. Programmers in here. Gifted 5 memberships. We've got, who is it? Flojax, John, Zach, J-Ray, and Royalty Gaming Pokemon. You guys were all just gifted a membership. Is this the Royalty that streams a lot? Sometimes I know people put a slightly different name in there. But thanks so much, programmers. We always appreciate the generosity, man. If you guys have access to the emojis and you want to drop them a Blastoise emoji, that's the one that's like a big thank you to Mr. Programmers. All right, we have Brian C. He bought 3 Fossil First Edition booster packs. So we're going to do the Fossil booster box. I'm going to just pull this up just a little bit. And let me see who the first... I think we got a couple Fossils. Yeah, we got Jose who bought 6. So I'm going to take the first 3. They're going to go to Brian. But well, as long as it's an art set. Same thing with Jose. I'm going to give him the next 6 as long as it's 2 art sets. We'll weigh them out, and we're going to see which ones are heavy. We're going to only open up the heavies, and the lights we're going to just keep. We're going to keep those sealed. Not a whole lot of point in opening up the lights, unless you guys just want your light pack opened up. Hopefully, it's easy enough to figure out. We do have a scale right here. So, bam, we have 1, 2, and 3. So these are Brian's. Let me go ahead and weigh his. 21.45. That's probably a heavy. We'll set that right there. Oh, maybe that was a light. 21.83. That one I would say is a heavy. 21.36. I'm going to say that these two are light and that this one's probably a heavy. I'm going to just kind of set it sideways right there. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 2 art sets. Go ahead and push that up a little bit. Let's see what we can get for Jose. 21.45, so probably a light. 5, 6. I'm going to say that's probably going to be a light. It's definitely one of the heaviest ones we've seen. 5, 2, probably another light. 9, 6. Wow. All right, so that's a heavy. 6, 0. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say that one's a light. 5, 2. Man, that's up there. That could, I mean, we'll see how many we run into, but I'm gonna just stay on the side of caution and say that one is a light as well. So let me we'll put that in here. There's one. 21.60. So there's those 3. Pack has 2 hollows. If it has 2 hollows, that would make me think that no, it would be significantly heavier than that, I would think. Not just a slight amount. We opened up 2 expedition packs. We've got some later on, at least 2 more. 1 more blister was bought, and then we have 5 total available for the live. So we'll see if any more get bought. They're pretty expensive. I mean, it's a pretty decent sized gamble. And then there's your 1 heavy. Let's make sure that that's there. Yeah, 21.96. All right, so there's Jose's. Let's go ahead and do Mr. Brian's. Forgot his. I'll double check these again. We have Muhammad giving 5 memberships out as well. Thank you so much. We've got Sakura, Daniel, Aaron, Cheeseburger, and Cat Food. You were all just gifted a membership by Muhammad. Thank you so much. It looks like John, he's way ahead of me. He's already put a Mewtwo emoji in there. It would have been cool if we could have got Muhammad a Mewtwo out of one of those Expedition blister packs, but didn't happen tonight. Got a Gengar. Got a pretty cool Psychic Pokemon. What do you guys think this very first Aerodactyl is going to be, or this Aerodactyl artwork is going to be? Tread says, never a dull opening when Mo is involved. Yeah, I hear you on that one. We got some Erics, got some Kyles in here tonight. I know Cheese in here a little bit later. Got several Brians, 1, 2, and 3. Look at that uncommon. You can see that one had some rounding issues there. All right, we have Sandslash, Golbat, Weezing, Mysterious Fossil, Ekans, Grimer, Shelter, Krabby, Geodude. Oh, we know what it is. It's Recycle and the Articuno. Man, way to start out, Brian. Got one of my favorite cards from this set. The hollow looks clean. You can tell the centering though. It's not perfect. It's not too far off. Left and right looks good. The bottom side has a little bit smaller yellow border than the top side border. But man, it's definitely looking clean in the hollow. Let's check out the backside. Who is this? Pokey Garage just gifted out 50 memberships. Wow, thank you so much. I don't even know if there's no way I'm going to be able to keep up with everybody that's getting a membership. But thank you so much, Pokey Garage. Let me go back and check, see if you had like a little comment there. You didn't even have a comment there. Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate that. This is very generous, very kind of you. That's awesome. I'm hoping that tonight, if we, depending on when we end, we can redirect to the Poke Knowledge cards and Old School Live. I think they've got one that's going to start up about 9 o'clock. Brian, big congrats on your pull. We still got memberships coming in there. Guys, if you want a membership and you're not getting one and you participate a lot, it might be because you don't have gifts enabled. I'm not exactly sure how to do that, but you can. There's some setting that you have to enable on your account. But wow, thank you so much. All right, guys, here we go. So this is Jose's. I don't think that the other one is going to have a hollow in it, but Yeah, I mean, it was 21.6 versus the 21.36 that we saw, you know, from one of Brian's lights. So there's a decent difference, but I think there's a decent enough difference between what we're seeing as heavy versus that 21.6 that it's not actually going to have a hollow inside. So that's why we did not open that one. Inspection said only one blister remaining. Wow, so we sold a few of those since the video started. That'll be fun. Got Zubat, Slowpoke, Shelter, Gambler, Krabby. Here it comes, Kabuto, and Aerodactyl. It's like a classic fossil hollow. This one has the same centering as the Articuno. You can't tell as much. It's almost like the blue brought it out more than the brown, but it does look to be just about the exact same centering, top to bottom. The hollow full definitely looks clean again. I do see a slight amount of silvering on the left side, but overall really nice condition still. Martial Law with the 19.99 super chat. Goal. Thanks, man. I definitely appreciate that. They've I haven't texted you guys as much these past couple weeks. I gotta get back. I gotta get on the ball. But what is that? Is that like a looks like a green pear? I want to say like a green Pillsbury Doughboy, but I don't need to get on the subject of sweets that I want to eat. That'll be a long night battle. Oh, for anyone who's tuning in or tuned in after the first like 30 seconds, we do have 4 vintage packs that we're selling tonight. We've got Fossil First Edition. We just opened the box. We've got Base Unlimited. We haven't opened the box yet, but we will later. Some of those packs have already sold. Those were the Fossil First Edition was $350. The Base is $450. We have Power Keepers. These are on sale. They're $50 off right now. Of course, if you're a channel member, at least prior to when the video started, then you'll have active discounts on your account as well. But there's $50 off total for this. So these are not $500. These are now $450 during the live. And then I don't know how many of these. It sounds like we only have one of these left, but the triple pack blisters where you get 2 Expedition and 1 of the Gym Challenge. But we'll get back to opening now. All right, Martial Law said it's a potato. Potatoes aren't well, I guess some of them are lumpy. Most of the time they're not too lumpy. It looks more like a pear to me, but it makes sense that it's a potato. All right, we have Lucas here. He says, "Keep going, buddy. Get me that Dragonite. 3 Fossil First Edition." So let's see what he gets. All right, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Pack number 1. I'm going to say that one's a heavy. So you didn't whiff. That's good. Pack number 3. All right, so it looks like you went 1 for 3. I hope you guys, if you do go to resell these, that you make sure that people do know that they are light. It's kind of crazy. Like sometimes when you pull these out of boxes and you let them sit out in drier air for a while, I didn't think it was a thing, but sometimes the humidity does pull out some of that weight, which is kind of crazy. Did Poke Garage just gift another 50 memberships? And we have a Rattle Raid coming in here? Man, what do you got? What's going on here? Rattle, was this week a lot more fun that you didn't have to search for that Moonbreon? Or were you going for the Mew VMAX? Or I think that's what you were going for the Mew VMAX, right? Tonight was that Fusion Strike? But wow, perfect timing. So Poke Garage has now gifted 100 memberships, which is just crazy. And looks like Rattle, you got one of those memberships. And man, look at that. There's no way I can keep up with all that. Rattle needs 3,000 more packs of Fusion Strike. Wow. Well, thanks guys for raiding us out and for all the memberships. Going kind of nuts tonight. We are doing a vintage only break tonight. We're doing Fossil First Edition base set. Hopefully some Power Keepers and then some Expedition triple pack blisters that also have Gym Challenge in them. What do you guys think? What hollow are we going to pull from this pack for Lucas? He wants the Dragonite. Hopefully we don't mess that up. Ooh, pulled the Golem. Got the Golem, the Graveler. Can he get an Ekans and a Geodude? See if you can finish out either one of those evolution lines. I don't think he did. I think the next card's a holo. Well, I counted wrong. There's a Psyduck. Still didn't finish it out. Ooh. Not the Dragonite, but got a Gengar. Look at this one, though. The centering on this one's different than the other ones. Instead of being, like, this one's vertically centered, but left to right, it's a little bit off. Man, how many fossil boxes is that in a row where we've pulled a Gengar? Rattle, I think every time y'all raid out, we pull something really good out of the very next pack, or we just pulled something. I apologize for those little coughs that I have tonight, guys, but wow, look at that. It's a great looking Gengar. Still no print lines. That's so tough to come across. We've seen it for quite a few boxes in a row. I'm going to keep buying from this source as long as we're opening up all these boxes. Way to go. And your Gengar, Lucas, if you want to have that one graded for free, I'll take care of the cost on that one. I definitely think the centering is going to keep it from getting a 10. Could possibly keep it from getting a 9 as well. Pokédax says theirs had 2 Gengars as well. That's awesome. Rattle said sharing the luck. Did you get a Mew tonight? That was the one you were going for, right? All right, who we have next? All right, we have Matthew. He also bought a Fossil First Edition. He just bought 1 pack. Let's see what he gets. We're looking for 21.8 and higher. 21.97, the heaviest pack yet. All right, Matthew A. I think this is, what is this, holo number 4? And we are 13 packs in. Or is it 9, 12? Yeah, I think we're 13 packs in. We're slightly under par. I think I just smacked the camera. Ooh, we have another Golem. Got the Weezing, Cloyster. Alright, so we got one evolution line. Got Shelter, Cloyster. If we get the Coughing. Oh, you can't get Coughing in here. That's base set. There's Krabby, Slowpoke, Mysterious Fossil, Ammonite. Anybody call anything? I see a Lapras, Zapdos, Dragonite. Got Grimer. Oh, a second Articuno. Man, look at that. There we go. So you could tell this one is from that second sheet. Well, I don't even know. The Gengar was shifted the other way, wasn't it? Like left to right. Man, we've almost got 3 different centerings going on here in the first 4 holos that we've pulled. And how's the holo look? The holo still looks clean though. It's got me wondering now. Like, how's the centering going to look? They say it's changing up almost every card we pull. Whew. Still, Articuno, that's one of my... I really like that card. It takes me back. I have a lot of nostalgia with it. I used to run it in the deck. I like the fact that it was a basic Pokemon, had 70 HP. Freeze Dry and Blizzard were pretty heavy, but usually I could stall out fairly well anyways. Let me take that one out. But congrats, Matthew, on your pull there. If we saw duplicates of all 3, that'd be sweet. Julio says, "Hi, much love to you because Pokemon TCG. Whoa, Pokemon Fossil and Articuno." Yeah, I hope we get all 3 doubles. I mean, we haven't hit doubles of Gengar, but I guess it's possible. Oops. What do you think? Oh, looks like it's going to be a light, but we'll check it, make sure. I put it on there too soon. I haven't seen a Dragonite yet, but we're only 4 in. All right, Nicholas, it looks like yours is going to be a light booster pack. So we won't open that up. We'll just send it out to you sealed. Dodo Bird says, "I pronounce your name like Roosty." Yeah, that's all right. I don't care. Rusty's really just a nickname anyways. All right, next up we have Peter. But I don't know anybody who calls me by my real first name, which is Russell. It's the heaviest light we've had, but I'm going to say that's a light, so we're not going to take that chance. We're going to leave that one sealed. That was for Peter S. what is next? Ooh, we're going to be breaking into the base set box. Let me see if we have a couple that we can. I think there was someone else who bought. Yeah, maybe with these 4 packs we can get what's going to be heavy and light. So Elenixo, I hope I said that right. I don't know if I did or not. Smiley face, I'll miss the live tonight, but I hope I end up lucky. Yeah, I hope so as well. And then we have Matthew K. So let me push this fossil box off to the side. Here's the base set box. I haven't opened it yet. We'll zoom out just a little bit. So the very first pack on the left, that'll be Elenixo. Then the next 3, as long as it's an art set, that'll go to Matthew. Now, if we have black triangles in here, which we haven't hit those in a while, and these are coming from the same source, so I don't think that's going to happen. We've had mostly dark packs so far. If it's black triangle, then I'll hold off on opening. Ooh, these aren't dark packs. Look at that. Have we been? We've had dark packs, right? I can't remember if we have or not. Now I'm second guessing myself. All right, so the first pack on the left, we got a Blastoise. This will be Elenixos. We got 1, 2, 3. So there's an art set. Hopefully we can get it from these right here. If not, then we might just wait till a little bit later. Very first pack, 21.15. We don't know for sure yet because this box is going to be different than the fossil box. 21.20. 21.24. There it is. I'm going to say that's the heavy, the 21.64. So it was just enough to get a gauge for it. Elenixo, looks like you did not pull the heavy out, but you still have your sealed pack. So we're going to leave that thing sealed too. And then Matthew, looks like you went 2 for 3. So let's get those situated, and then we'll jump into your Charizard artwork. Better be heavy pack. Pariah says, how long do you think the vacation from vids will last until July? Yeah, the videos will probably be July, just because there's different things that I have to set up with that. But I'm going to be around still for consignments and stuff. However, it's going to be a little different, because I'm going to still technically be here for most of it. All right, we have Charizard on the front of this artwork. Julio said, I just shed a tear seeing the booster packs. What do you guys think? We're starting off with Charmander. Are we going to get a Charmander, a Charmeleon, and a Charizard? Alright. Nidorino, Defender. No Charmeleon. There's the Charmander, Sandshrew, Switch, Starmie. Nice looking Bulbasaur, Grass Energy, Psychic Energy. Just Yuri, he says Chansey. Ooh. Raichu. That's or a Pokecard Knowledge's card right there. He likes the Raichu. It's looking clean. Centering looks pretty good. I thought I saw a print line, but I don't actually think it is. Oh, there it is. There's a print line right there. Almost looks like a dot right there. But I'm not going to rub on that because it's in the hollow. I don't see it on the back side. Edges look pretty clean. Maybe a tiny white dot there. I think that's just where the bevel is on the edge. Muhammad with the super chat. Thank you so much. He says, Rusty, do you mind letting about the consignments after May 15? Will they be listed or not? So if I get them in and I have time, what will most likely happen is if I have other items going, they might be put into auction still, or I may just put them up in buy nows if I have time to list them. But stuff during that time will be delayed because of just what all's going on with my kids at school. There's a camping trip for part of my family, which I'll be here with my son, and just stuff like that that's going on with general life, which I've never set vacation mode for a month before. But the videos, we're going to take a break from it. It'll almost be like a little season break, I guess, from what we're doing with the lives, and then we'll come back in July, and hopefully we can hit that pretty strong with maybe a new modern set and then some more vintage stuff. King Kong, member for 3 months. Thank you so much. He says 3 months and more. You legend. I hope so. Thanks for sticking around. All right, Kyle F. I'm very scared for scientific reasons. I think we should all get that one. Go slow. I don't know if my heart can take it. Love you all. 1 triple blister. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this is going to be some fun again. I love opening up Expedition. So he's got 2 Expedition and 1 Gym Challenge pack right there. Let me get this opened up. He wants me to go slow, so we'll take it nice and easy. Which this is all vintage tonight, so I don't really have anything that's going to be quick ripped. There we go. Didn't want to hit the camera. So we've got the Blaine artwork to start off. Kyle, are you ready to see what's inside of these packs for science? Dodo Bird, did you watch any of the coronation of LOL? I'm not sure what you're talking about. When I hear coronation, I think of Anna and Elsa, so maybe somebody become king or queen. Are we talking about the United Kingdom? That would be my best guess. But no, I did not watch. Did not even know that was going on. Muhammad, $5 again. Thank you so much. Respect wrestling. Enjoy your time with your family. Money comes, but you can never get back time of important memories. Yeah, man, I'm seeing my kids grow up so fast. 3, 6, and 8. Sabrina's Hypno. Got the Giovanni's Meowth. Brock's Scrabbler. And I tell you, I don't want to miss out on that time with my wife either. Got Paris. Transparent Walls. Voltorb. Lightning Energy. Ooh. Giovanni's Pinsir. So far, the triple pack blisters. 0 for 4. All right. Let's see, Kyle. We have a Blastoise artwork, and then we have a Feraligatr artwork. So last time, I'd probably say the best pull I would have to say is the reverse holo Gengar. That was pretty sweet. Isn't it funny how they used to do? Just stick it on there with a piece of glue, you know? I would like to see a Mew pulled. Like, there's 6 different Charizards you can pull from Expedition. But I would like to see that holographic Mew. The only Mew that was ever put into a WotC set that you could pull from a pack. There was never a first edition Mew. Which I'm sure you guys, some of you already know that. It's just 1, 2. That's right. Alright, we have Dual Ball. Machoke. Goldeen. Got one of the starters with the Charmander. There's that other artwork on the Bulbasaur. All 3 of the starters have 2 artworks. And I believe all 3 of the Gen 2 starters have 2 artworks as well. Oh! I forgot they stick the holo before. Man, look at that. Got the Tyranitar. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that looks good. Got the Metal Energy. I thought it was gonna be a Darkness Energy to go with it, and then your rare. Oh, you got the Blastoise as well. Wow, that was a good pack. Let me put this in the sleeve, and then we'll look at it a little bit more. Dodo Bird said, yes, there was a new king. See, the centering's a little bit to the left on the backside. I couldn't even tell that on the front. I think that's why sometimes they're a little bit more lenient. I think that's a swirl up there by the Pupitar, but it's so small, I don't think it would play too much of a factor. Here's your Metal Energy. I forgot Tyranitar was in the set. You see 1 white dot right there. And then here's your Blastoise rare. That's pretty sweet too. Nice, man. Alright, you still have 1 more pack to go. Let me get this stuff sleeved appropriately. At least halfway anyways. One, two, three. But congrats on that pull. I thought that was pretty sweet. Then we have 1 more Expedition pack. Alright, let's get that out of the way before I get the glue on something. Alright, what are you guys calling? We're getting another holo? Or not? Muhammad says, Rusty, or TCK, would these packs be from the same booster box, or we don't know? If you're talking about these expedition ones, no, I have no idea. I bought so many of these at once. Like, the guy had 75 sets of the 3-pack blisters. I think I bought like 20 of them or so. And then I come back for another 20. I've opened them up sporadically over the years, sold them over the years. But I'm down to my last 7. So if we pulled another Tyranitar, or, you know, the rest of them were non-holographic packs, I mean, it honestly, none of it would surprise me. I don't know how you could map it anyways. And he had so many of them. The same guy had like, it was like 300 legendary collection packs, I want to say. And I believe the guy still has most of those legendary collection packs. Every now and then he'll reach out. All right, we got Hapip, Houndour. Ooh, another holo. Got the Machamp. There you go. 2 for 2 on the expedition. Got a reverse holo Bayleaf. And Butterfree. Not too bad there. Let's look at the Machamp and see if it has similar centering on the back as we saw with the Tyranitar. Yeah, this one looks to be pretty close to the same, so they might be from the same sheet. So I guess if you were to guess, these would have been in the same box, I would think. And there's the Bayleaf. Spection got all the tallies going. Holos pulled from base, 1. Holos pulled from fossil first, 4. And then expedition. So there's that. Tyranitar. That was definitely the big pull from your packs. But thanks, Kyle, for letting us open up your packs and participating. See what is next. I think we might have some base after this. Or actually, I think it might be fossil after this. And get this stuff in here. Alright, next we have Eric. Bought 1 base set pack. Alright, let's see what you have, Eric. Albert Chavaria? Hey, Rusty, out of curiosity, were you able to retrieve that Japanese ash slab, or did the customer notify you? If not, he won. No, he actually really liked the PSA sleeve, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one back. But if I do, I'll definitely swap it out, because I saw that the other card that you bought was sequential with it as well. So I'm sorry that I sent you the wrong one. If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, he bought a Red's Challenge. He bought the Japanese version. I sent him the English version, but he also won. It was like the Blues Tactics, and he got that one in the Japanese version. And both of the 2 Japanese cards, they were sequential, so I messed that up. And I do apologize for that. But if I can get it back, I'll for sure send it to you. Alright, Chi. 3 fossil first ed. Chi's another guy who's had some really good luck in the past. Let's see if he can pull out some good luck today. Right, we got Zapdos, Aerodactyl, and Lapras. And that'll be officially the first half of the fossil box. Let's say that's a light. Yeah, I'm going to say that one's a light. And then, alright, I think you went 1 for 3 as well. Can we get the Dragonite? That'd be sweet. Alright, Chi. Let's see if you can get a different center card. Again, I apologize for my sniffles, guys. One, 2, and 3. Got Seadra, Slowbro. Got the Golduck. Alright, so we need Horsey, Slowpoke, or Psyduck to complete the evolution line in a pack. Alright, we got the Horsey. Ekans. Psyduck. Ooh, we got 2 evolution lines. Nice. pulled the Ditto. We haven't seen a Ditto in a little while. I thought for sure when I saw the white it was going to be Dragonite, just because that's been the luck lately, you know. This one's more centered like that last Articuno that we just saw. Wonder if he's in like a disco floor or something. That's what I always thought when I saw that checkered ceiling. I don't know if a disco floor has a checkered ceiling or not, but that's what popped in my head. Dodo said, "Are you more of a candy/sweets or a chocolate person?" Yes, both. I like both. Depends on the chocolate. Depends on the sweet. Like I don't like those things. Those malt balls or something. Peel it. Can't peel that ditto. Can't peel that ditto. Alright. So let me go check the orders. I think that was it for everything that was placed prior to when we started. Holy moly. You guys went crazy in there. Man, we got a bunch of orders. Alright, so let's start into it. This is going to be fun. We're going to have a bunch of vintage stuff to open tonight. We might make it through these boxes. I didn't think we were going to, but as much as y'all just bought. Alright, so we have Nicholas. Let me just make sure I do all this right. Nicholas D. Order 3656. He bought one Fossil First Edition and one base. Alright, man. Let's see what you have here. Alright, so the very first fossil pack, Zapdos artwork. I think that's heavy. I want to say that's heavy. Because we were like 21.2. I believe it is. I'm going to set it there. Let's look at the base set. Still on the left side. We're in the early stages of the base set box. 21.67. And again, that's the heaviest light. But I think that one's light. And I believe that fossil is going to be heavy. But man, those are... Justin's saying light. So it might be light on that. I'm going to check a few of those fossils. Everybody's saying light. Yeah, fossil. Okay, so fossil was running heavier. I was thinking it was running light. So maybe it's the base one that's a heavy. $21.67. Yeah, so I swapped the weight ranges. Thanks, guys, for correcting me on that one. I was getting ready to pull out the old orders and weigh them out, but looks like you did get one heavy, but it's going to be with the base set. All right, now it makes more sense why it would have been the heaviest light and the lightest heavy. Chat, always helping me out. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so what do you guys think for the base? What are we going to get? Got the Machoke, got the Pokédex, Kadabra. Get to see him again in the 151 set. Metapod. I wonder if Pokemon's been waiting for Uri Geller to release Kadabra before releasing a 151 set. Nice looking Charmander. Psychic Energy, Lightning Energy. Ooh, there's the Mewtwo. What was that? Raichu and Mewtwo we've pulled so far. It's clean. Got that aura around it. I can't remember. As a kid, I traded for somebody's Mewtwo. I want to say I gave him something with higher HP, like an Onyx. And I was like, yes! You know, I was super happy about it. And then he wanted to trade back. I was like, man. But he was my friend, so I did. I traded back. Yeah, we haven't seen a Zard tonight. Not yet. But if we do, that would be sweet. Alright. Don't want to mess up the pack. Alright, Nick. Thanks for jumping in on the live, man. Who knows, you might have an order later on. I know some of you come back in here, you start ordering, and you put in multiple orders in the same night. All right, next up we have Brian. What did Brian get? So there's a shout out on this one. If I missed a shout out on the previous one, I apologize. I almost always get the shout outs if it's prior. All right, it says, I was wondering if I could get my discount for being a member. It hasn't updated on the website, but I love the pulls. Keep it up, Rusty, for certain. If you would, send me an email. Send me a screenshot of your membership. If you just got it tonight, then it wouldn't update. It wouldn't be up to date. Usually it takes them up to, sometimes it takes at most a week, but sometimes it's just a day or two. But yeah, if you'll send me an email, just be like, hey, I was Brian, order 3657. I'm a member. I didn't get my discount. And then I'll get that discount refunded back to you. Let me know what level you are. Send me a little screenshot. That's all you have to do. Let's put that on hold. But best of luck, Brian. I hope that you have really good pulls. Hope that you have a heavy, at least one heavy. There's 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's see what he gets. Start off with the Venusaur, the original starter. All right, so we're going to say that one is a light pack. Wes Bragg over there is talking me up. Thanks, man. I'm going to say that one's a light too with that Charizard. Trying to be real careful pushing the pack in there. Pack helps keep it nice and flattened out. Alright, you went 1 for 3. Let's see what you get from your base set booster pack with the Blastoise artwork. Inspection says your CGC to PSA video was mind-blowing, by the way. Yeah, and again, I picked those out from a lot of them. And I wasn't expecting to go 25 for 25, but I knew that they all had a high chance of doing so. The 9s were the toughest for me to break out, but I knew that the upside was there. Some of those did really good. All right, we've got Professor Oak, Poliwhirl, Pokemon Flute, Ponyta, Machop, Staryu, Metapod. Somebody's calling Blastoise. Somebody's calling. Oh, we got no stage Blastoise, Justin says. Lightning Energy. Is it a fire? Ooh, it's a fire. I like seeing lightning and fire. It's like, because Charizard, it reminds me of Delta species Charizard, and then you got the regular Charizard. Oh, and it is a Charizard. Oh, man. Dude, that one looks so good. Oh, wait. I think there is a print line right there. There's actually 2 print lines. They're actually pretty faint. I can get the light right on it. I'm actually like twisting the card to make you guys see it. But wow, you got your Charizard, dude. There you go. It does have a white dot here. So I don't think we're getting the first perfect Charizard. We still have yet to get a 10 on any of these Charizards we've pulled, which not all of them have been submitted either. I'll still submit this one. I'll pay for the grading fee if you want to send it in. But wow, dude, way to go. Got another one. There seems to be a disproportionately high amount of Charizards, because some of these boxes don't have, well, I mean, every box is going to be missing some of the Pokemon, especially when you only have 12 holos. But we've had a Charizard, at least one Charizard, I want to say in every box for, what, 4 or 5 boxes in a row now? That's pretty good. But way to go, Brian. 1 pack, and you pulled it. Get these sleeved up. Congrats on that one, man. So we've pulled a Gengar. We've pulled a Tyranitar. We've pulled a Blastoise. No, well, we've pulled 2 Blastoise non-holos. I was going for the base set there, but I misstated. But we did actually pull Blastoise, and we pulled a base set Charizard. And I think we've still got a lot of stuff to open up for tonight. Muhammad said, did grades come back from last stream for Venusaur, Raichu, and Magneton? I don't think so yet. If I remember right, you submitted the Gardevoir and Ninetales. That one is still out last time I checked. Let's see, who do we have? Oh, you're actually next, Mo. What'd you get this time? Oh, he's going for another triple pack blister. He's taking another chance. All right, what we have here? 36.58. All right, Mo. Let's make it happen. Everybody, wish Mo some luck. He just picked up his second one of these. I'm hoping. His first one, he didn't get any hollows. It's bound to happen, right? Alright, so we're going to start off with the gym challenge as we have in the past. We got two Blastoise, double Blastoise artworks there. Mo ain't playing games. Best of luck. Oh, man. I hate when I do that. Just rip it a little bit on the front side. I try to preserve these packs. But I bet you got quite a collection of these packs, don't you? Ooh, Erica's Bulbasaur. I love this artwork. I really like the Erica's Ivysaur as well. There's Electrode, Koga's Grimer, Sabrina's Ghastly. I'm pretty sure that's a Slowbro in the shadow right there. Erica's Oddish, got the Blaine's Growlithe, Drowsy, Missy's Magikarp. It's not the next one. Grass Energy. Oh yeah, gotta have an energy. Giovanni's Last Resort. It's got a Nidoking in it, but it's definitely a trainer. So there's that one. Hollow Mew would be the pinnacle, in my opinion, says Justin. Yeah, I'd love to pull that one. I mean, there's a lot of cards that I like from Gym or from Expedition. People give a lot of crap to the Charizard for the artwork, but I actually like it. I don't care that it's like bad computer graphics. All right, here's the first Expedition pack with the Blastoise artwork. Got one of the Squirtles. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, it's just two. We're going to do two. All right, so we got Master Ball, Copycat. There's that Squirtle we just saw. Geodude, Tauros, Cyndaquil. We've already pulled that artwork. Full Heal, and the Jinx. All right, so we didn't get the Hollow Rare. Can we get a Charizard? It's a Weezing. All right, Mo. I think we can go uphill from there with the next Expedition pack. Jinx looks pretty good. Yeah, that actually looks pretty clean. One more to go. We got to get him some luck. Usually Mo is like on fire or ice cold, so it's time for some fire for him. All right, next pack. Here we go. Dustin says, what are the best vintage hollows for Gen 4 starters? So, Infernape, Empoleon, Torterra. I don't know. Maybe the originals from Diamond and Pearl base set. I know Empoleon has that level X that's an error. It's got like a Pokebody instead of a Pokepower or something. Metapod, Bill's Maintenance, Chikorita, Switch. Got Weezing in the background. Who is that Weezing? Maybe Wobbuffet and Hoppip. I think that's who I'd go with. Bulbasaur. That's the second artwork. Diglett. Ooh, you did get a holo. It's not the Mew, but it is a Fearow with a monster swirl there in the middle. And you still have your reverse holo and your holographic rare. Those will be next. Got the reverse holo Kingler, which I believe this is a rare. Yeah, this is a rare. Number 15. And Cloyster. Man, we still haven't seen a Charizard yet. There's those two. Let me sleeve these up. And then we'll look at the Fearow just a little bit closer for condition. See if it has similar centering to what we saw for the Machamp and the Tyranitar. Yeah, I want to say this is pretty close to the same thing. Got a little pink dot there on the back side. See that one? A little pink ink dot. It almost doesn't look pink through the camera, but I can see it here in person. And then you see 2 white dots there on the corner. We got, what is that? Utter Colgs 17. $2 super chat, says Legend. Yeah, I'm glad Mo at least got a holo. It wasn't the Mew that we wanted, or I bet he would have been pretty stoked with a Mew too. But it's got a nice swirl sitting in the middle of it. All right, where are we at here? 1, 2, 3. So there's the triple pack blister, and guys, there's a bunch of orders on there already. So we've got a little bit. We're gonna take it nice and easy with this vintage. It's still gonna be I think a decently long night. I told my wife it could either be, it might be 8:30 or it could be 10:30. Just depends on how people are feeling tonight with what they see and if the packs look good. I think so far the base, the condition of the base looks the best. Oh wow, we got a huge purchase next. So this is Eric. So he got him an expedition, a triple blister too. This is order 3659. He got a triple blister and 3 fossil first edition. Okay. And then 3x fossil. So you're going to have 2 separate. Why'd I put Eric with a K? Like none of the Erics that buy have that K. Well, we'll just put 2 of 2. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll weigh out the fossil first edition first, see if we're going to open up something there. And then we will go through the triple pack blister and we'll do that. Well, we have a African veteran, member for 1 month. He says, thanks for keeping it real, man. Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's about all I got. If I was to lie, you guys, I mean, you'd know it real quick. I imagine I am a terrible liar. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, got an art set. Can't see that, can you? Excess cash with 5 memberships, man. Thank you so much. I think we've probably doubled up on the memberships just in this video, from how generous you guys have been. There's 2 lights. Hope I didn't jinx Eric. 21.73. I think that's a little bit. I'm gonna say that one's a heavy. I'm gonna take the chance. If I mess that one up, then we'll talk about it. But I think that one's gonna be heavy. But you got Tum, Swall, you got Walrus, Momo Bones, Grom Executive, and Kira. All were gifted a membership by Excess Cash. Thank you so much, man. Definitely appreciate it. I like seeing all the green and the blue off to the side. There's a few on there that are still gray, but I imagine it's probably only like that because they were either rated over here from somewhere or they don't have their gifting memberships turned on. No one's left. Someone gave out 100. Yeah, they did. That was Pokey. Let me see if I can get Pokey Garage. That's what it is. All right, 1, 2, and well, it's just 2. All right, so we have a Sand Slash. No, wait, this isn't Expedition. There we go. Oh, maybe what did I mess up there? Well, you got a Lapras. Somehow, oh, I pulled 3 cards around from the front. Okay, all right. So let's look at the Lapras, and then I'll show the commons, uncommons real quick. I blew the thing on that. Oh wow, another good-looking holo card. This one's shifted, to the right again, but it almost doesn't seem as bad as like that Ditto was. Man, those edges are so clean too. The Lapras with no print lines. Good pull there, Eric. Hope that you can, if you get that one graded, Hopefully it does well for you. But let's see what we missed out there. We got the Amistar, Ghastly. Yeah, nothing crazy in there. I do like going through all the cards just to make sure there isn't like an error or misprint or something like that. Let me get this one bagged up. And then we still have his Expedition Gym Challenge blister. It's a triple pack. Guys, I've already started setting back boxes as well from when we come back in July. So we'll have a good lineup of different items. Some of the same stuff that we've done, because you guys seem to really like the Fossil and the base, which Fossil and base are both fun. So I like opening them for you as well. But there'll be some other cool stuff in there that we're going to be able to open up. Alright, so here's that. Let's see what he gets out of his. Mr. Eric. One, two, and three. I'm going to start off with the Gym Challenge. Ooh, that one opened up real nice and smooth. Will we finally get a Gym Challenge holographic? Because we haven't. I don't think we've seen one yet. Saffron City Gym. Got Koga's Kakuna. Oh, I really like that one. Got the Blaine's Charmeleon. Giovanni's Machop. Got the Pidgey, Jigglypuff. I like a lot of these artworks. Blaine's Ponyta. Giovanni's Magikarp. The Tangela. Fire Energy. Justin says, thank you, TCA Gaming. Gives my wallet time to recover. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, another non-holo. Pulled the Blaine. Maybe it means it's going to start heating up. But nothing from that one. Alright, Eric. 2 Fire Energy. That's what Blaine does, right? You may attach 2 Fire Energy instead of 1 to your Pokemon with Blaine in this name. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that'd be playable nowadays. Have they reprinted that card anytime? I'm going to go ahead and pull both of these off here. There we go. Nice and smooth. A double Venusaur artwork this time. Foster says, is it weird that I'm not a big Expedition fan? Not really. The people for the longest time didn't like Expedition. Mainly because you had Aquapolis and Skyridge. They had the crystals. Neo Destiny had the Shinings. And then, of course, there was also the first editions before even Legendary Collection hit, which was the very first reverse holo set. So I don't think that's weird at all, but there's still a lot of people to this day see that as kind of like the bottom e-reader set. But to me, I really like it. Got Larvitar, Charmander. If you ever put this set out in a binder, it just looks so cool. Magikarp. That's a good one. Ooh, there's the other Bulbasaur. Ooh, got the Pichu. So few Pichu are printed. That one's got a nice swirl in the top left, too. Oh, and you got a reverse holo Tyranitar. Wow, what a pack. And then you pulled the Skarmory. Now, if we get this one in a holo and it's got a shot at a 10, that's a big card. I'm not sure what the Pichu brings. Oh, it looks like somebody was going down the road. Pretty similar centering that we saw before. You do see the white dots down there. I don't think it'll get the 10 because of those white dots. Still a really good looking card. And then the Tyranitar reverse holo. That's pretty sweet as well. You almost can't tell it's reverse holo, but it definitely is. Pretty clean. Let's see if that yeah, I think that might be a white dot. And then there's the rare. Eric, you still got one more pack. Let me get these set up, and then we'll look at that one too. But that was a really good pack. All right, last pack for Eric. Programmers with the super chat says, shout out to my wife, who every Tuesday hears your voice and goes, is that the Pokemon's guy? It must be Tuesday. I like that. Shout out to Programmer's Wife. Look at that whitening right there. Somebody's calling reverse Butterfree. That's a pretty good that's a very specific call. Oddish, Ponyta, Potion, Vulpix, Moo Moo Milk, Reverse Hollow Magby, not the Butterfree, and Meganium. So not the same fire that we saw, but you did get one of the Neo 2 starters in the final stage for the rare. And you got a baby Pokemon. Put the baby Pokemon counts as a basic Pokemon. But it can also evolve into a basic Pokemon. I like that TCA Tuesday. Well, it's getting ready to not be a TCA Tuesday for a little bit. But anyways, Eric, congrats on your pulls, man. Pichu looked really nice. For a while there, it wasn't that popular of a Pokemon, not price-wise anyways, but I know like the one in Neo Genesis really jumped up in price. I'm not sure on the one from Expedition. I don't sell a ton of the Expedition Hollows. Really any of the e-reader Hollows. They're much more scarce. Alright. Next up we have Chris. Let's see what Chris got here. Looks like a Fossil first edition. Yeah, so Chris Y, order 3660. Guess really all I need is that order number, and that should tell me what it is. Alright, so he bought one Fossil first edition. Alright, so there's the Aerodactyl. Yeah, I think that one's a light. So we'll just keep that one sealed. I think this might be the first time I've seen this Chris on here before. But thanks for jumping into the stream. Sorry you didn't get a heavy pack. But anyone who buys in on these understand that could happen. There's been people who bought 4 plus packs and hit no hollows. It's always a gamble. But we used to open up all of the packs. Now we wait. Well, if we can, for like Fossil and base set, they're pretty easy to weigh out. So like if it's still a light, you're going to hold more value with that pack sealed, even if it's still less than the original price. All right, so we have Brian. He's next. This is a Brian C, order 3661. He also bought one Fossil pack. All right. And again, I think this is still a light. Right? Yeah. I think it's still a light. Make sure I'm not mixing it up. Because with the Fossil, those were like 21. That 21.7, I was thinking, yeah, I had it mixed up, but that one worked out okay. Zard Lurking, would you ever consider opening up a card store again, but with another PokeTuber like a partnership? If I ever open up a card store again, I don't know if I'd want to do it with anybody. Unless it was just somebody that already had a card store and I could just like stock their shelves or something. But I get into things a little too much, and I just don't have that kind of family time that I have to that I could give up for something like that. I'm going to refresh this page because order 3662 is showing as pending, and I want to see if it actually went through. No, that one was canceled. Order Thun, order 3662. I see that you made an order later on in 66, but your 62 was canceled. So if it shows up twice or something like that on your bank statement, it should go away. All right, next up we have Nicholas. And this is a Nicholas A, order 3663. They bought a base set pack. All right. see what happens. Still got plenty left in this one. 21.61. I believe that's heavy, if I'm thinking right. Whew. Here we go. Blastoise. Now we just saw a Charizard. We saw duplicates before. It's not likely, but it's not impossible. I mean, we saw duplicates for the Articuno earlier already. We saw 2 of those. Got Super Potion, Full Heal, the DCE, Tangela. Seeing Zapdos called. See Vulpix, Lightning Energy. We're going Lightning and Fire 2 packs in a row. It's the Poliwrath. There we go. Got the pink background. I think I want to say some of the ones we pulled more recently have had the blue background, right? Yeah, I think that's just on the edge. Still very clean. Oh, print line right there. I think that almost just looks like a transition for the holo. Because see how thick it is, but it's not like... It's almost like if you guys have seen the EX reverse holos or parallel holos, sometimes they have these lines that go across them, similar to like the Ancient Muse. It's a print line in a way, but it's more of a transition for the holo. So Derek says, haven't seen the pink on here ever. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, this one's a pink, and I want to say the ones we've pulled, I thought they were blue as well. Blitzrune says, you can tell from that bend that's a Poliwrath. I don't think I get it, but he says Justin says he likes the pattern better. You're talking about the pink versus the blue. There's some that have like really strong pink tints to them. All right, next up we have a Matthew. There's actually 3 out of the next 6 orders are Matts or Matthews. This is a K, Matt K, Matthew K. Order 3664. And he bought 2 base set. One and 2. I think that's another heavy. Is that 3 in a row? And then that one would be a light. It's kind of cool. I know if I had just seen 2 heavies pulled in a row, I'd probably think, mine's going to be a light. All right, Charizard artwork. Let's see what we have. Julio says he has a heavily played Poliwrath. That's cool enough. Man, you used to be able to buy bulk base set holos like Troll and Toad. I mean, you could get stuff like that for 40 cents a piece. Near mint, moderately played, light played. Man, you could buy about whatever you wanted. All right, Super Potion, Machoke, Arcanine. There's our first for that one. Poliwag. Got a Bill, Onyx, Charmander. Okay. Caterpie, Psychic Energy, Grass Energy. Just Yuri got in his Chansey call. It's a Nidoking to match up with the Grass Energy. This one, I want to say, is from a different sheet. Look at the centering. It's not quite as on. It's a little bit shifted to the left. Maybe a slight bit down. I do see a little bit of silvering on the edge, not much. Yeah, you can see the centering you can see it a little bit better on this backside here. You got a white dot there. I bet this one's from a different sheet. So if we see another Nidoking, I bet it'll be like the other holos that we've seen. Which that may not be the case, but I like to make little predictions. Most of the time they're wrong, but it's kind of cool if they're right. Virtual says he's wanting to sell a BGS Lugia Altar at 9.5. What do you think is the best way to get rid of it? Well, I mean, the quickest way is going to be just sell it through auction, but just price it into the market pretty accurate for what you think it is. And then hopefully it'll sell. I mean, it's got a pretty decent demand from different customers for a card like that. All right. That was Matthew K. Next up we have Matthew A. Got lucky on the first one. Let's run it back. Matthew A., what did you pull first time around? All right, and he bought a fossil pack. I want to make sure it's fossil, actually. Let me just click back over there. Yeah, he bought one fossil pack. And I think we've got a light there. So, not as lucky on the second pack. Sovereign says, Nidoking is a top 5 base set holo to me. For me, I saw a lot of Nidoking. I'd say, I don't know if it'd be in my top 5. My top 5 would probably be the big 3. Maybe Alakazam and Chansey. I like Zapdos, but because it got another printing, it always seems to be a little lighter. And then there's I like Gyarados, but if it wasn't printed in the theme deck, I think that would have been a little bit cooler. Sorry, Poke Knowledge cards. I don't put Raichu in my top 5, but he's probably in the top 8. All right, we have Thun from 3666. 3 base set. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Pack number 1. I believe that's a light. Pack number 2. I believe that's a heavy. We'll double check it. Look like I might have moved it slightly premature. Yeah, I think that one is a heavy. Let's get these packaged up, and then we'll open up your Charizard artwork pack, see what you get. Spectre said Thun won big on the Call of Legends, right? I can't remember who it was, but that might have been him. Here we go. We're going to get another base set holo. At least I hope we do. We haven't had any wrong yet. We had one wrong with Neo Rev first edition. Grom says, since I got gifted this membership, what days can I catch you on? Well, typically it was Tuesdays, but this is actually the last live that I'm having until like July. So I won't be on lives for a while. You can go back and watch some of the old lives. They're kind of cool. There's your Charmeleon, still no blue dot. Got the Squirtle, Nidoran, Caterpie, Switch, Rattata. There's Water Energy, Psychic Energy, Ninetales. Man, I saw red. I always get excited, to the extreme. This one also seems to have. It might look a little bit blue just from the flame itself in this, but it's actually pretty pink here from what I can see in person. So that's kind of cool. I didn't check the Mewtwo to see if that one was pink. Is that a white dot? I think that is one white dot there, but it almost looks like it's on the outside. See how it started to disappear a little bit when I just rubbed my finger on it? I think it might just be on the edge. I can't say for sure, but sometimes you can rub out the extra the fuzz that didn't get completely cut off. Yeah, this is the last one for a little while. be like the end of a season. But congrats, Stun. You got yourself one holo. Here, let me put this on this side. Stuff doesn't go in as easy if you try to put it in one by one. One of these days we'll pull a Black Flame Ninetales. That'll be really cool. Alright, we have Jose next. What did he buy? I think he bought a lot of stuff earlier. He bought like 6 fossil, I believe. 4 base set. Going big again. 36, 67. Two of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So it looks like we're through with at least half of the base set box. Alright, so I'm going to say that one's a light. Looks like we got a heavy right there. Got a second light. Alright, what's going to be the call? Nick says Black Flame Ninetales. So if you look at the shadowless Ninetales, you'll notice that the flame is actually black instead of blue on the right side, similar to the first edition as well. There were actually some of the Ninetales that were printed in regular and limited that had the black flame as well. If you go to my IG, scroll down a little bit, I have one that was recently stuck into my personal collection. Alright, congrats Jose, you got yourself one heavy pack. I'm going to pack up your 3 lights. If I can get them in here. And then we'll open up your 1 heavy. Sovereign says, gotta call Alakazam until we pull it. Seeing Venusaur, Heavy Lizard, Blastoise, Hitmonchan, Blastoise Error. That'd be cool if we did pull another one of those. We pulled 2, right? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Word Turtle. Regular Word Turtle. Got the Haunter, Magmar, Diglett, Coughing Starmie, Poliwag, Vulpix, Lightning Energy. Ooh, nice looking Chansey. Let's tilt it. Oh, there is a print line. Chansey's always bad for print lines, which we did have a few recently that did not have one. I think they ended up having a white dot on the back side because I think someone graded a 9.5 on their Chansey. 1 white dot right there. This one's centered well. Man, that print line, that looks similar to the print line we saw on Poliwrath. But thanks Jose. Definitely appreciate it, man. I think Jose was the one who pulled the 6 fossil packs earlier. And he only had 1 holo, if I'm thinking right. Maybe that was the Articuno. Or maybe it was the Aerodactyl. I can't remember. I do know that I just stuck in his 3 light packs without sticking this on there, so I better do that now. Matt says, if I wanted to get the Articuno for my first pack graded, how would I arrange that? I'll actually send out directions in the morning, but there's a place on my website where you can purchase CGC grading, tcagaming.com, and there's a password that you have to put in to get into that. I'll give you that password in the email, but it's like capital T, capital C, capital A, and then it's live. I think it's a capital L in that as well, but that's the password to get into it. But I'm only grading stuff that's pulled during the live, so you can have any of the cards graded, but it's $20 a card. All right, Matt G is next. What did he get? 5. I think he got 5 base set packs. Look at that. This will be 36, 68, 1 of 2. And 2 of 2. Huh. Did you guys see that? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's your 5 packs, Matt. We're going to weigh them out and see what you have. Alright, looks like pack number 1 is going to be a light. Pack number 2, also a light. Pack number 3, definitely heavy. Pack number 4, looks like it's going to be light as well. And pack number 5, looks like it's light as well. So it looks like you went 1 for 5 on those. So we've pulled, so the last one went 1 for 4, you just went 1 for 5. So 2 for the last 9. Oh, we'll put 3 in here. Which I think we did have a spurt there where we hit, what, 3 in a row or something like that. It was like 4 for 5. It's kind of crazy. So let's see what comes out of Matt's. Oh wait, we don't need to weigh anything else. Matt's heavy pack. Sovereign called 2 heavies and 3 lights. It was 1 heavy and 4 lights. 1, 2, 3. And then Jose earlier went 1 for 6. We got Arcanine, Energy Retrieval. Got the Ivysaur, pretty good uncommons there. Squirtle, Metapod, Diglett. Got 2 more energies, and can we get a Blastoise? Got the Magneton. We haven't hit Blastoise or Venusaur in this one. We have hit a Charizard. I'm trying to figure out if that's part of the holofoil, because it doesn't show on this side, but you can kind of see it right there. Centering looks pretty good. A little bit wider on the top. I didn't see it as much on the front, but I mean it is lightning type. Condition looked pretty good, other than whatever that was on the right side of the holo. Let's put that one in there. Sorry, Matt, that you didn't have more than 1 holo, but definitely appreciate the business. And we've got your Magneton right there. Get everything else packed up. Spectre says I'm about to run out of chat space. And you're already abbreviating everything too, I see that. Ooh. Forgot to put the label on it. Definitely can't be doing all that. Be a long watch back through trying to figure out who bought what. Alright, after that we have Brian. Looks like Brian K. Order 3669. What'd he buy? 3 base set. So we got an art set coming up from Mr. Brian K. One, 2, and 3. I'm gonna say that's light. I think that's a pretty heavy light from what we've seen, but that one will be the heavy. Is he gonna get 2? Looks like he went 2 for, or 1 for 3. 2 for 3 on the lights, I guess. You could say it that way. Alright, so what's gonna be the holo in this one? We're finally going to get that Blastoise or Venusaur or another Charizard. Mods should get more characters allowed. I agree. Alright, let's see what we have here. Justin's calling the Blastoise. Got Revive. Got a Growlithe. Abra. Look at that nice print dot. That's not a small one. That's pretty sizable. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's right there on that yellow border. Ponyta, Magnemite. We'll have to look at the other Onyxes if we pull any more. Lightning, Grass, and Venusaur. Oh, it's a Blastoise. Nice. Justin, you called it, man. It's not a no stage. It's not a Illustrator error, and it's not a red ink dot one. It's just your standard Blastoise, which is still really sweet. Let's turn it upside down. Look at that. I think that corner looks pretty clean. Hollow looks pretty clean. Back to the original quality of what we were seeing kind of there in the beginning. Very solid hit. I agree. Alright, so now we've seen Blastoise. We've seen the Charizard. Still need to see the Venusaur. We still need to see a Dragonite from Fossil. Alright, looks like Eric is next. This is... We've got Eric in. He bought one of each. It's order 3670. Make sure it's one of each. Yeah, that's one of each. That and that one. Alright, let's see what he gets. There's the Fossil. We'll say that's a light. It's a heavy pack. That's definitely a heavy pack. For base set, that one will be a light. Alright, Eric, let's see what you get, man. Maybe it's time to pull that Dragonite that you're so used to pulling. Dude, wouldn't it be epic if we had, like, error shifts? I don't even know if we've seen that much on first editions before. Mr. Fuji. Cloyster, Kingler. Got a Geodude, a Slowpoke, a Shellder, Zubat, Energy Search, Kabuto. Ooh. Got a Moltres. There we go. It's another really nice bird. Great condition. Centering again is off just a little bit, but wow, the condition looks great. Oh yeah, I like that one. Way to go, Eric. Got yourself a first edition Moltres. Sovereign, he called the Kabutops. It's always fun looking at the different replies when I ask a question and then I open up something really quickly. Like I don't give enough time for the delay. Alright, let's see who is next. So that was order 3670. So let's, ooh, looks like Mo is next, order 3671. Third time's a charm, right? You guys, can you guess what he bought? He snagged, I believe this is the last one, right? He got the last triple blister. Alright, Mo, we are all rooting for you. This is the last of the expedition packs that we could open up tonight. We still haven't seen a gym challenge holo yet. We're gonna pull all three off. We'll mix it up. We'll open up one expedition, then we'll open up the gym challenge, and then we'll open up the last expedition. All right, Mo. 1, 2, 3. Got to get him a Mew. What do you guys think? Spection, he says you're going to get a holo Mew or a holo Zard. I hope Spection called it right. Here we go. Bill's Maintenance, Metapod, the Krabby. Got Meryl, or Peekaboo, the Pikachu. There's that Bulbasaur again we've seen a few times. Energy Search. Reverse Hollow, Flaffy. Felt a little thick. Man, we're seeing this Blastoise. We've seen it. We've seen 3 Blastoise. We've seen this one twice now for the rare. All right, Mo. So it didn't happen that pack. We're gonna skip to Gym Challenge now. See if we can make it happen with that, and if not, you still got your Expedition to lean on. All right, so here's Sabrina artwork. Zard Lurking is calling Hollow Mewtwo, Reverse Hollow, Reverse Mew, and then non-Hollow Zard. Yeah, that would be a pack. You know, look how much color difference is there. That has to be a Hollow, right? I mean, look at that. See how clean the corrected Gym Challenge set is? I mean, those just look so nice. Like, you could almost grade any of those. Giovanni's Nidorino. Got the Raticate. There's a Kadabra with like a puncture wound, so maybe not the Kadabra. There's the Psyduck, a Rhyhorn, a Weedle, Psyduck again, Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. Is it next? I don't think it's next. Grass Energy. I always forget there's an energy. Well, you got a Hollow, but it's a Sabrina. Man, that is so purple. Like the purple and pink just pops out so much. Trying to see if there's a swirl in there. I don't think there's a swirl. Unless it's in the bottom. I can't really tell. The light's not very strong on it. But man, that condition is pretty optimal. All right. There's the first pull. Maybe it's only going uphill. You know, we're going to have... So got the 1 Expedition pack. What do you guys think? Did anybody call Sabrina? I didn't see anybody call Sabrina. Expedition, here we go. Professor Oak's Research. Well, I guess let's take whatever this third card is. I'm going to put it in the back. Because if this is a Hollow, let's make it the last card. So the last card is either going to be a common or it'll be a Hollow. All right, we got Professor Oak's Research. Got a nice looking Charmeleon, full heal. Clefairy, Oddish. Got Ponyta. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Kadabra. That's decent right there. All right, Poliwrath. It was a common. It was Potion. So no Hollows in the Expedition packs. You did get the 1 Hollow in the Gym Challenge. You had the Sabrina. Those look pretty good. The Kadabra does have a white dot on that top corner. All right, Mo. You took the chance. It would have been sweet if you'd pulled it out, but didn't happen with these triple pack blisters. I think there was a Kadabra in Skyridge. I'm not sure when Yuri Geller actually come through there. But yeah, there's not very many Kadabras that are out there, but I believe, like I said, I think there's one in Skyridge. So it's not the last one. Thanks for the opening. Now headed off to do the extra shifts. I hear you, Muhammad. Sorry we couldn't capitalize on it for you. Whew. All right, who's after Mo? How do you follow up from that? We have Benjamin. What did he get? All right, so Benjamin, he bought a base set pack. Let's see what he gets. hold, put it there. $21.2, so it's going to be a light. Thank you, Benjamin, for joining in on the live, trying it out. I'm going to send your pack out sealed. Very highly likely just a light pack. It's got that really decent weight on it. I'm going to refresh the page. As of when I refreshed it before, that was all the orders. But it's been a while, so let me check, see if there's been any more put in. Okay, so I see at least 6 orders have went through. I'm going to assume that order 3677 from Matthew A., that one, it's showing pending payment. I assume that one's going to cancel out since the very next order is you. But that's not the one that we're getting to now. We're getting to order 3673 from Brian C. And what did you get? You bought 2 Fossil First Edition packs. Got those there. I see Spection saying there's 13 Power Keepers left. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering what's still available, we've got, I assume there's Base and there's Fossil. But there's still plenty of these as well. We've got EX Power Keepers, which those are guaranteed at least a reverse hollow or like a parallel hollow. We've opened up some of those packs in the previous 2 weeks, but they're still available. So let's see what Brian C has here on the Fossil pack. Okay, that one's a light, and you got a heavy. Okay, cool deal. So let's open up that Zapdos right there. Let's see what you have. Is this gonna be the Dragonite? Are we finally gonna see one? So Fossil, I'm seeing is sold out, and there's 2 base set left. So both of these boxes might be gone before the night's over. We've got Golduck, Tentacruel, got a Magmar, got some more commons like the Fossil and Jungle. Commons and uncommons. When you open up a box, like you hit so many duplicates. Ooh, Hitmonlee. Not the stain error, but still, that's always that's a solid hit. It's not your Gengar or your Dragonite, but definitely a popular Pokemon. I liked Hitmonlee more than Hitmonchan, but Hitmonchan was just so much better if you wanted to pick one to put in a deck. So that's not too bad. Way to go there. That's Brian C. So I don't normally check the Grabbies on the first edition because I've never seen one on first edition. But if you guys see that, then definitely we'll check it out. That would be a first. Ooh, here's somebody I don't think I've seen before. Is this Rinyu? Rinyu? I'm not sure how to say that correctly. Order 3674. And there was 1 Fossil pack purchased. So let's weigh it out. See what you have. I think you got a heavy. Alright, let's see what Rinyu got. Is it Dragonite time? Man, look at that cutting. Whew. Thankfully, that happens a lot on the uncommon and not as much on the hollow, although we have seen it on the hollow before. We've seen it on the Kabutops twice, and in Jungle we see it a lot on Snorlax. Pre-release Clefairy, it's on every one of those. Grimer, ooh, Shelter, Tentacool. Ooh, we've got the 3rd bird now. Got the Zapdos. We saw the Articuno twice already, and then saw the Moltres earlier. Sorry. See, from this direction, it looks like it's a pretty heavy whitening, but that's just the bevel on the card. As you can see, it's not actual damage to it, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good there. Holoful looks clean. Way to go, man. Took the chance with one pack and you did it. A lot of times that doesn't pay off, but paid off for you. Goran says, Hollow Mew Pop Series 5 corrected back. That is what life is all about. I don't know which one's more rare. I think the corrected is, but a lot of times people don't care if there's an error version because error just sounds cooler. Kind of like with the Ancient Mew Nintendo versus Nintendo version for the Ancient Mew 1. The original Ancient Mew 1. Benjamin says, order 3672 should have been Power Keepers instead of 3672. Man, it might have been, and I just missed it. If that's the case, that's a little different. Because what did I do with that order? 3672. So that one was a light pack. So if that's the case, I hope I don't. If I'm not sold out of base, I might want to stop and redo that one, because then that base set pack is basically going to be mine. Let me see what I can find here, because I can't oversell. Let's see what I have here. Okay, so base set is out of stock, so that'll leave me in a little bit of a pickle. Maybe I'll just restock it with a whole nother box. Yeah, so you're right. That is the Power Keepers. So I'm going to go back for Benjamin, and I'm going to get you a Power Keepers pack. But since I've also sold out of base set, and I've oversold it because I've already weighed this one out, I'm not going to give somebody a light pack. I'm going to just go grab another base set box, and I'm going to restock it with quantity 35. So this could carry on for quite a bit longer than I expected. But yeah, so if you guys want to buy in more, you can. But I'm going to go grab that box real quick. You guys just hang out for a minute. Alright, so there's that one. So when we get to the last order of whoever ordered that last one, your order will be just fine. Let me edit the base set packs right now. So we'll change the stock quantity on that one, which I'll have to reweigh it if we do sell much into it. Okay. Alright, so Benjamin, what we'll do is I'll let you have that pack for free. And then, yeah, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, we've already weighed these. Let me just pull it around. It's going to say, so like these were, for those of you who weren't around when we did the Power Keepers, every pack was weighed. We took the 12 heaviest. I put an H on them. And then there was a lot that was in the HL range, because it was like literally 0.02 away from like the 12th heaviest to like the next 8 or so packs that were all at 17.0. And then the 16.8 in or that range, those were all pretty much definitely lights, and they've got L's on them, so we'll see. Oh yeah, so you got a 17.00, which is a heavy versus a light, or it could be a heavy or a light. Most likely is almost certainly going to be a light pack. So I'm not going to open this one, but if you want me to open it, tag me in the chat, let me know, guys, and then I can. Otherwise, I'm going to just ship it out with this other base set pack as well. James Teague, man, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. I definitely appreciate it. Says, keep being great, buddy. Gonna miss the lives. We'll have some more in time. But sorry, Benjamin, for is this the first time? Yeah, because I think this is one of the first times I've seen you on here. But definitely appreciate it. Anna says he'll be back, James. That's my wife, for those of you who don't know. I told her that it might be kind of early tonight, but looks like we might be running a little bit later. We'll see, though. I was hoping to raid out Poke Knowledge cards too. Hopefully, him and Nick, they've got a lot to talk about, and they just keep running through for a fairly long time. All right, so let me see. Let me refresh this, see what order we're on. All right, so we're actually at Brian K. He is next. This will be order 3675. But the cool thing about it is if we do sell into the next base set box, is that it's all the same stuff. It's still all vintage, and you just never know what you might get. Kind of it's almost like a reset for the pools too. All right, so this is one fossil pack. I'll be making sure to look at them. I've got this camera right in front of me. So the reason I got the Power Keepers mixed up with the base because I looked to the right side and I saw $450, and they're the same price right now. It's 21.59. I think that's going to be a light. So Brian, let me package that one up for you. Definitely appreciate the repeat business. I know you're here quite a bit. I've got a bunch of plastic sitting in my floor. Because I told myself, hey, I'm not opening up a bunch of modern tonight, so I won't have that much plastic. But I was wrong. I forgot about these little pull tabs. All right. Next up, we have Thun. What all did you buy? It's a pretty hefty bill there. Since it's the last one till July, let's splurge a bit. That was a shout out. Very nice. So Thun bought an art set of each. Very cool. So this will be one of two. We'll make this. You got an art set of Fossil, got an art set of base set. Go 2 of 2. Very nice. Let's see what he gets here. Alright, so we get an art set out. 1, 2, and 3. 21.26. Alright, so you got a heavy on one of the base. Man, I might need to get some more semi-rigids. I think you actually got 2 heavies there. Yeah, I think both of those are going to be heavy. Spectre says, I guess that's partially my fault for wanting to run a discount. Haha, sorry. Yeah, that's not your fault. I should have looked at it. Spection's the one who can sign the Power Keepers. Alright, 21.46. We're going to say that one's light. That'll be heavy. And then, wow, you went 2 for 3 on both of them. So when I say an art set, I mean you get one of each of the artworks. Lapras, Aerodactyl, Zapdos. Derek L., member for 5 months. He says, congrats, Rusty and Anna, for the bronze anniversary. Is that what the 10-year anniversary is? I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know the name of it anyways. Alright, Thun. You have 4 hits. What are you guys calling? I see Hacky Hag says Venusaur and Hitmonchan. Venusaur Zard. Let's go Thun. Yeah, this is the best I think we've seen all night. 4 out of 6. That's really good. Venusaur and Dragonite will be pulled. Mark my words. Man, look at that fuzz. Whew. The whole edge. Alright, we got Porygon. Got a Pokemon Center. Got a Vulpix. Remember when that guy bought the last 3 packs and he had Blastoise, Charizard? Or was it Blastoise, Venusaur? I can't even remember now. I think it was 2 Blastoise and a Charizard. Oh! You got the Black Dot Clefairy. We got another error. That is so sweet. Man, that's a pretty big one right there. Oh, and it looks to be in nice shape too. You splurged at the right time, Thun. It might not sound so nasally. I apologize for that, guys. And that wasn't damage on the bottom either. Ooh, man, that's in really nice shape. Only in Pokemon do people get so excited when there's something messed up with the card, you know? That's really cool, dude. Black Dot Clefairy. Alright, let's alternate. Alright, so now we're going to go to a fossil. What's the MP on this one? I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what MP means. I see mild play. I still haven't pulled a War Turtle error where the there went some of my soundproofing. That's weird. I guess it decided not to stick to the Velcro. We got Wheezing. I'm all excited now. Mysterious Fossil. Look at that Mysterious Fossil. Y'all see the surface on it? It's like it was beat up at the machine. Oh, you can see it on the Grimer too. Hopefully it's not on the hollow. We'll have to look at it. Psyduck. Oh, Magneton. Go from Clefairy to Magneton. An error card. And it's even got a white dot too. 2 white dots. Alright, that one was not as lucky. The Magneton. Not as cool. I see a PSA 6 for 175. I don't know how much they go for. I mean, usually these type of errors, if you can get them in a high grade, it's that grade will stand out quite a bit. Like the price for that grade. Alright, we have Farfetch'd. Got the seal. Porygon. Yeah, I went to the doctor today and I got to thinking about it. This is the first time that I've been to a doctor for something that wasn't like a physical problem in a very long time. Because the last time I went, it was for my wisdom teeth. Well, I guess I was a dentist. Last time I went was when right after my father died. I got in between 2 dogs and one of the teeth went into like underneath my kneecap. And I got an infection. But I can't remember the last time I went before that. Other than maybe in college, I had to go for like a physical. It's kind of OC. That was 2012. But even then, that was because it was forced. Another Clefairy, but not the black dot. So you pulled a double Clefairy. Man, if this had been the heart Clefairy, that would have been sick. Because there's another error on the Clefairy that has a big red heart right there. That's pretty cool. Now, it won't be cool if we pull another Magneton. That would not be... There'd be no bueno. Dentists are doctors. Yeah, but it's not like you go there for sickness. So, I mean, I guess you would if you had like an abscess tooth. 1, 2, 3. Golbat. Amputate. Man, I immediately felt bad. Look, there's that same thing we saw on that previous pack. Look at that. That Graveler. It's got like the light indentions. That's so weird. Glad it's not seeming to affect the actual rare though. Mysterious Fossil. Ammonite. And the Dragonite. There we go. That's the big hit for this set. For anybody watching who hasn't seen these pulled before. Dragonite's kind of like the Charizard for Fossil. Number 149, right before you get to the Mewtwo at number 150. Sweet hit there. Oh, yes. So that definitely beats out the Clefairy Black Dot. Way to go, Thun. I think you splurged at the exact right time. Very, very cool. All right, let me get this stuff packed up for you. And then we'll move on to the next order. We'll see where it's at. So we've seen Dragonite. We've seen Gengar. We've seen Blastoise. We've seen Charizard. Who knows what else might be coming in here. The original Rainbow Pokemon. Well, I guess Rainbow Mew. Well, I don't know if Rainbow... You've got the Mew number 8. It's got like the rainbow puddle kind of going on in the background. And they did the same thing with the hollow pattern with the Lugia in Neogenesis. It's kind of like a nod to Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. That was order 3676. All right, so 3678. We have Matthew A. What did you buy? All right, so you've got 3 base set. He says, guess I'm going to be working some overtime now. Maybe so. All right, let's put this order on hold. All right, what do we have here? 1, 2, and 3. So there's the last pack. I think when we, if somebody who bought the last 2 packs together, then it'll be 1 pack from one box, 1 pack from another box. Okay, so there's a heavy there and a light there. So we went 1 for 3. Let me get these put up. So what's going to be the final holo? Well, possibly the final holo. There's still another pack too. I haven't kept count, but I think Spection has it. He says there's been 11 already pulled, so it's kind of a wild card on that last pack. Most likely not going to have a holo, but it could. Dean says, if you ever opened up a base set booster and not had the top 3 holos, yeah, I mean, it might happen tonight. We haven't had a Venusaur yet. Got Professor Oak, Dratini, Kakuna, Weedle. Got a Machop, Tangela, Pikachu. Is this the first Pikachu we've had tonight? Got Drowsy, Lightning Energy. And there's Zapdos. The only legendary bird. Oops, let me get some more sleeves. The only legendary bird that was printed in base set. I wonder why they stuck it in there. They could have stuck something else in there. Like, what if they had put Dragonite there instead of Zapdos? Maybe Dragonite was originally meant for base set, and they were like, nah, it just makes it too OP. So then they stuck the Zapdos in there. I wonder if the Zapdos and Fossil would be worth more if that was the place you had to get it. That's the reason that these sleeves seem a little tighter. Yeah, Spection keeps up with every holo. Craziness. Alright, so there's Matt. Hopefully that was 3 base set packs, not 3 of the Power Keepers, because then I messed that up. Alright, I did not. Alright, Eric, he is next. He actually has the next 2 orders. So I may well, probably going to need 2 different things anyways. But let me go ahead and write them down. Alright, so he bought. He's got 3 more packs too. I wonder if did I double? Oh, I was getting ready to. What happened there? What was that last order that I wrote down? I jumped back to order 3678, so this was actually somebody else's order. Hold on, what happened here? Oh, some of the orders were not. This was actually Eric's order. Yep. Sorry, Matt. This is. I wrote down the wrong name. Matt, we had already did yours, right? No, that was right. That was. All right, give me a second to figure this out, guys, because somehow we're more packs short. Did I give somebody extra packs along the way? This is Matthew. What was the previous order? Did I double an order? 3676. That's right. That's right. Let me just go to the website really quick and just check on order. See what's happening here. I'm wondering if some packs double sold because of like pending orders that went through. Matt, this was your order. That was not messed up. And Eric, you are next. But it's weird because there's only 1 pack left in the box. Let me go check something. I'm wondering if I messed up with somebody else's order that was supposed to get Power Keepers. Let me search that. I got to get this right before we keep going. No, I didn't mess that up. That's weird. I see, Lucas, you've got some Power Keepers possibly in your order, but your order has not come up yet. Yeah, you've got an art set, but that's later on. Or not an art set, you've got 3 packs. How long have I had this base set box up? I don't think I've had it up that long, have I? Let me go back. I'm going to just make sure I get all the numbers right. Because I see your 2 orders, Eric. You're next. 36.79. I'm going to go ahead and write them down. I'm going to just get all 4 of the next orders out. So I'm showing there's 34 left in stock on the base set box. Somewhere I think I gave somebody a double order. That or we didn't have 36 packs in that box. Or I put the wrong quantity in, added to the wrong time. So, alright, so order 36.79. This is Eric. I should have 35 packs sold. We've got 36.80, which is also Eric in. Lucas, I just saw your order. It should be for 3 Power Keepers, if I'm thinking right. Or maybe the box. Well, now that I'm trying to run the numbers in my head. I'm betting we had a 35 pack box. So this is times 3 base. So that would put us at 34 quantity total left, which there's 34 on the website. I see that, but I've got the other 3 orders to look at. That was 36.79. Here's 36.80, which no, that's 2 base set packs right there. And if you guys you already have the solution in the chat, I'm getting there. I'm just trying to make sure I see it on my end. Then order 36.81 for Lucas. He's got 3 Power Keepers. And then Kyle, you're 36.82. You've got 1 base. So there's 5, 6 base. So there should be 31 left. I must have doubled up an art set somehow. Let me make sure all these orders get put on hold. Says I gave 1 base set pack away, which I realized that, but I'm 3 off, which is weird. See if anybody said anything about that. Yeah, I don't see that either. Oh well. I mean, I'm gonna just have to adjust the quantity. Let me refresh it, make sure nobody put an order in while I was trying to figure this out. Nobody did. So we should have quantity 2 for quantity 30 instead of 34. So we're actually missing. So we're missing an art set somewhere because the 1 pack was given away. I'll figure it out tomorrow when I'm going through. And somebody's got 2 orders just going out to them. Let me change that up. Sorry for the delay, guys. But I don't want to oversell it again. I doubt we would ever sell through this box this late. But all right, so here's the one for the Eric. We're gonna go ahead and weigh this one. We'll see if this one's gonna be light or heavy. Then I'm gonna grab the other box. Oh, I see what happened. There's an art set of Fossil left right there. So somebody who bought an art set of Fossil got an art set of Base. I don't know how I did that. All right, so this one looks to be light. So that's what happened. I should have seen that. If it was, might have been. I wonder if it was the person who got the Zard. All right. So let me grab the other booster box. We have this one here. We're going to go ahead and go into this one. When I figured out who it is, then I'll see what they want to do. The base set packs, they are more expensive, but if he got stuff he didn't like, then I mean, obviously he should get the choice, right? And what's cool about this is it's going to make it a lot easier to weigh too, because the next two orders are both Eric, right? So I've got 5 packs there. Let me see if, let me make sure it wasn't Eric, right? Because that would be very convenient before I go and weigh out all these packs, but I doubt it was, looking at the price. Yeah, that's base. Yeah, those are all base. All right, so here's this first one. Let's and then we're going to pull out one. Let me get this back up here. 2. The flat over here. 3, 4. Make sure he gets. Oh, that'll work out good for his art set too, because the next one's a Blastoise. All right, 5. Hopefully we can weigh out of these 5, and they'll weigh kind of similar to what the other ones did. It hurts every time you see me open up a base set box. 2154. We're gonna say it's heavy. Yeah, so that one's probably heavy. That one's light. Looks like it'll be similar weight range that we just saw. Heavy and. Ooh, I think he went 3 for 5. Well, I guess 3 for 6. But from the second box, this will be 3 hollows. The top half didn't start off that strong before in previous videos. Let me get this one in here. Wait, I weighed him out. Which one was the last one right there? I think this one. I think there was a light one there at the last. But he did have 3 heavies. We're getting too late now because that was 5 packs. Because he didn't buy 6, he bought 5. It's like, goodness, I'm over here making all kinds of mistakes. Brian says, I just checked and you gave me a double base set and not a Fossil. I'll email you and make it right. I thought I'd ordered 2 base, but it looks like 1 went through as Fossil. Okay, we'll figure all this stuff out. All right, Eric, you've got 3 heavy coming your way. We'll see what you have here. 1, 2, and 3. Pack number 1. We've got Charmeleon, Kadabra, Farfetch'd, Ponyta, Gust of Wind, Tangela, Vulpix, Coughing, Lightning Energy, Water Energy. This is our 3rd Clefairy in a row. This one does not have the black dot, but I wonder if we pull a second one, if it's going to have that black dot. And Mrs. Oakley is right. I probably do need to sleep. But we're getting there. We're going to finish it. When the math doesn't math, I got to figure it out. All right. Heavy pack number 2. Hopefully I don't get the heavy and light stuff wrong. So far that's been good. Got Magmar, Machoke, Professor Oak, got Machop, Pidgey, Nidoran, Drowsy, Potion, Fighting Energy, Oh, got the Charizard. It could have been the end of that last box, but instead it was the beginning of the next box. Maybe it was your base set packs or your fossil packs that I swapped out. Oh man, it looks good too. Look back at the holo. There's more of my soundproofing just falling down. I don't know what's up with that. It's like light foam. It should be able to be velcroed very easily. 3 Clefairies and then a Charizard. And then we have one more. Alright, what are we going to pull from this last one? Magical. Well, let me put these up first. Got to keep all the juju going the same way. Alright, Magikarp, Energy Retrieval, Charmeleon. Still no Error Wartortle. That'd be good to pull. Machop, Tangela. There's our second Pikachu. Got a Lightning Energy, Grass Energy, and a Raichu. This is the one we started off with. We had a holo right there at the beginning of the last video, or the last box. Now, we didn't see a Venusaur in the last box. I wonder if we're going to see one in this one. 2 Zards tonight. Alright, we'll get this stuff popped in here. And then we'll get back to the box. I believe we got 3 Power Keepers next. Yeah. 3 Power Keepers. Yeah, 3 Power Keepers next. And then Kyle has a base. Whew. Man, so much vintage tonight. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Let me make sure none of the artwork's doubled. Okay, so they did not. So the Raichu, 16.99, still really borderline, could be heavy or light, but very, very, very likely still going to be light. Because we only weighed out 11 packs that were at that were 17.02 and higher. And then there was a bunch of packs in between. Another 16.98 with the L. Ooh, got one heavy. All right, Lucas. Let's see what you get out of this one. This is one of the heaviest weights that they had. See if we can pull that gold star. That'd be sweet. Spectre says 27 base set packs left. I think I got to remove quantity 1 more because I took one of the light ones off that I weighed out for Eric. Pariah says, did you see PokeRev's new video where the guy sent a resale pack of Shining Fates with 10 Shining Charizards in 1 pack? Wow, that is crazy. Like actual Shining Charizards or like the SV49 Charizard? Sydney Stadium. Got a nice looking Pikachu from Power Keepers. Poochyena, Baltoy, Seedot, Magnemite. That's a nice reverse holo. You got the parallel holo Pikachu. Can't zoom in, but so far. Oh! Oh, man. And you got the holo Charizard, too. Oh, what a pack. You got the non-holo Pikachu, got the reverse holo Pikachu, and you got the Moon Charizard. Very cool. Wow, dude. Man. It's got that white dot there. Golly, that front looks so good. I'm trying to get it in this case before I forget. 2 Charizards so close together. Man, there's that Pikachu. Let me put this one in here. It's a double semi-rigid pack. That was a pack. And you didn't pull an EX or a Gold Star or anything, but those was some good pulls right there. Zard number 3. I would have, if somebody told me we were pulling 3 Charizards tonight, I would have said that definitely one had been coming from Expedition, but that didn't happen. All right, Kyle. Let's see what you have here. Base set times 1, and I think you got heavy as well. All right, there we go. I took the light pack, the one that would have been yours. 1, 2, and 3. All right, there's Full Heal, Kakuna, Plus Power, Nidoran, Caterpie, Switch, Rattata, Energy Removal, Psychic Energy, Fighting Energy. There it is. There's the Venusaur. We finished out the trio. Didn't pull one in the last video. Or the last box. Earlier this video. Centering's not perfect on it. Still one of the big 3. Big congrats on that one, man. I'm glad I took your light now. Alright, I'm going to go check the other orders. I'm going to make sure I drop the quantity one more. And then, yeah, I think someone said that it was down to 27 packs. That means somebody probably bought an art set. Put these up here. Let's go, Kyle. He did it. I'll tell you what I'm smiling about, Mrs. Oakley. The fact that you're still up. Because when I'm done, if you're still up, it's you and me time. Alright, let me go over here. Pull up the product. Then I'll go check the orders. And if we have more, which it looks like we do, because I'm showing we're down to 24. Let me quickly drop it to 23. I'd rather have less. Make sure I get it right. See, I'm wondering if when I updated it, I didn't, at that same time, maybe. No, I definitely got it wrong with the fossil. Okay. Let me go back, look at the orders, and see what we have. Okay, so we have an order from Matthew A again, and then we also have one, looks like from Brian, which I'm going to just do them one at a time, make sure I get them right. We've got Matthew. He says, sorry for having 4 different smaller orders instead of just one larger one. Man, that's okay. Some days, there's been a few lives where I've had people have almost a dozen different orders, and that's perfectly fine. You're spending your money. Sometimes there's strategy with it, and it works out. The fact that you're coming back, spending money, participating in the lives, it's a lot of fun, and I definitely appreciate it. All right, so Matthew A, 3 base set packs. Got one. I'm hoping you can get at least one heavy out of here. But man, we've already saw what, 4 hollows, something like that, 3 hollows. Well, that's another heavy right there. All right, there's a light and a light. So you want 1 for 3, so you still got one. That's good. That other box was similar to like that. We had like a little streak right there where hit several in a row. Bad. I thought you were saying bead. All right, here we go. One, 2, and 3. Revive, Defender. What are we calling here? Kyle's calling the Blastoise. Got a Pikachu already. You know, I haven't been checking these Pikachus for the strike-through error. There's some Pikachus that have a black line that goes through the bottom line. I should have been checking for those. Got Abra, Psychic Energy, Water Energy, Poliwrath. Not the Blastoise. A lot of water action. This one definitely has the pink background too. You can kind of see it. See one white dot right there. Doesn't seem as bad from the bottom side. Centering looks good. No white chipping or silver chips around the edge. The front looks, in my opinion, a little bit better than that back side. James said, didn't Eric snipe like 4 to 5 heavy packs from last week? Yeah, sometimes it does pay, sometimes it doesn't. We've had people get a bunch in a row that were not heavy before. So yeah, so he says there's been 5 hollows so far. So if you're buying into this one, it might be, yeah, it's definitely not as hot as what we've seen in the past. Unless, I mean, it shouldn't be the case. There should be 12 hollows in the box. There's roughly a 1 in 3 odd of chance of pulling a hollow. So if we've been through a third of the box and 5 hits are there, you've got slightly less odds. TCA Gaming, ever think of having some interest in opening Shadowless or First Edition? Yeah, it's just I mean, they're really expensive. All right, so we've got Brian K up, and he bought an art set of base. So we'll get him in here. This is order 3684 base times 3. All right, Brian. I'm hoping that you get some hollows in here. I'm hoping this box has more. And it's not just cooling off right now. All right, here we go. All right, so we have 1 light. It's the, can't believe how many semi-ridges we've went through on this one. Yep, got a heavy right there. And that's a pretty heavy light, but I'm going to say it's a light. You guys just keep on buying them. Here we go. All right, Blastoise. Is it going to have a Blastoise? Maintenance. Kakuna. Got the Bulbasaur. Got the Doduo. And got another Zapdos. I think this is the last holo that we had from box 1. I don't know of any base set. Kind of looks like it's on the top, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. I don't know of many of any Zapdos, like regular Zapdos errors. I used to have one that had like this white area where not everything printed on the card for whatever reason. Kyle said 21.34 is probably heavy. I'm not convinced. We had some that were much closer to that on the light side, like the 21.28s. But we haven't had any. I'm just not going to risk it with that one. All right. Let me see if we have any more orders or if that's going to be it. All right, so it looks like that was the last order of the night. Whoever I messed up with the base set versus the fossil order, we'll figure that out tomorrow. If you're happy with what you got with the base set, I'll just send that to you. And then I'll have 3 light fossil packs. Unless we do have a holo left in there, then I don't know how many of the fossil holos were pulled. But if there is any 1 left, then they could still technically be unweighed. But anyways, guys, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm going to do a giveaway before we call it quits. Let me pull up Nightbot. And I was going to just give away a base set pack. Now I'm going to just give away the light base set pack that I'd already weighed. And we'll do a keyword. Let's do keyword fun live. Except you might want to wait till I type it in there in case I spell it wrong. Alright, so Spectre says all 12 are pulled, so I'll just sell them as light. So I kind of feel better now that they didn't sell. So whoever got swapped out, they would have had light fossil packs anyways. All right, so to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is put Fun Live into the chat. Type it in there. It's just 1 word. Don't type it more than once because you might spam filter you out. And we'll pull for a winner. But in the meantime, while y'all are doing that, Let me see if Poke Knowledge Cards is still live. If he's still live, we're going to try to raid him out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's still live. Cool deal. I was going to have to redirect, but he didn't have me in his permissions. I didn't request permission. So now, Poke Knowledge Cards and Nick, they're both very knowledgeable in the hobby. There we go. Replace pinned message. So if you guys want to go there and have a good listen, I don't think they're opening up packs or doing anything like that. TCA Gaming says, I'm mistaken. One was not pulled. I miscounted on my count. Okay, well, I guess it's still got the 1 for 3 odds there with the Fossil First Edition packs. But yeah, PK, he'll talk up a storm. And Nick, I really like him. He's been around for the longest time. Old school Pokemon. He really grinds it out. He used to work out on the oil rigs, and now he does Pokemon full time. But he'll tell you straight up, his opinion. If he doesn't agree with you, he's pretty funny too. But anyways, let's see who's going to win the giveaway. All right, so the giveaway winner is Nostalgic Pokemon Memories. All right, so if you won the giveaway, send me an email. Should be at the top, #1PokemonCollector@gmail.com. You won this Venusaur. Should be a light pack, as long as I didn't mess that up. And I'll ship it to you for free. Make sure you let me know who you are. Send me your address. If I get more than one Nostalgic Pokemon Memories claiming the prize, then I might ask for additional information. But yeah, I had a lot of fun, guys. If you go to buy packs to be opened up in the live now, I'll probably send you a message in the morning and be like, hey, it's going to be shipped sealed. Because we don't have a live till July. But as always, thanks, guys. If you would, just take a minute, step over, raid, give them a like. If you want to listen, sub, whatever. I'll be there for a minute or two. But as always, appreciate all the business you guys